Hi, welcome to Room 9, our region's largest classroom. I'm Mrs. Williams. I teach first grade in the Windsor C1 School District. That's in Imperial, Missouri. This is
Mrs. Forth. Hi, everybody. I'm from the Rockwood School District. I'm excited to be here with you today as we learn a little bit about reading and math. So before we start, we really want to know,
where are you? Are you near the airport? Top Golf? Are you out at Six Flags?
That's where I live.
Yay! Are you near the Magic House? Closer to the zoo? Maybe you are close to the St. Louis Arch or the Mississippi River. That's where I'm at. I'm a little bit south of St. Louis in Herculaneum near the Mississippi River.
It looks like we have friends from all over St. Louis joining us today.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Very exciting. Okay, let's go ahead and start with our welcome poem. I'm going to point to the words. Feel free to join along with me as I say them. Ready? Welcome, welcome, everyone. How are you today? We are so glad to be with you, learning math and reading too.
And speaking of how are you today, we need to do a zone check because before we get ready to learn, each day we check in on our body and brain. Really smart scientists that study brains know that happy, calm brains do the best learning. If you are in the green zone, that means that you are calm, you are happy, and you are ready to complete your work, help others, and reach your daily goals. And this is the hand signal. So if you are in green zone, show me you're green and good to go. If you are in the blue zone, you might be feeling a little slow and low today. You might need to draw a picture, get a hug, or think some happy thoughts to be ready to learn. Your hand signal will look like this. If you are in the yellow zone, you're maybe a little frustrated, anxious, or maybe just really excited in a good way, but not ready to learn yet. So you need to take some deep breaths, get a hug, or talk to an adult that can help you be ready. If you are in the red zone, you have flipped your lid. Your hand signal looks like this, and you're probably not learning with this right now. You're very angry or upset about something. You need to stop, get help from an adult, take some deep breaths, and check the size of your problem. So show me your hand signal. Are you green zone and good to go? I hope you are. If you are blue, yellow, or red, choose one of our strategies to help you get ready to learn.
Are you guys ready to get started today? All right, before we start, let's do our Room 9 chant. Can you read this along with us? Okay. I am smart. I am kind. I am brave. I am
me.
Hi friends, welcome back. I'm so excited to see all of your faces out there. I thought that we could start today reviewing some of our sight words. Do you remember that our sight words are those words that we want to learn and know in a snap? We want to be able to read them in a snap, and we also want to be able to write them in a snap also. So I thought maybe we could review some of the sight words that we've learned so far this year together, and then I have 3 new ones that I want to teach you today. Okay, for this game, I'm going to hold up 2 cards. I'm going to say one word, and I want you to point to which card has that sight word on it. Okay, let's play one just to get us started. Okay, so I have the word at on this side, and I have the word me on this side. So if I held these up and I said, point to the word at, which one would you point to? No, over here. So that's exactly what I want you to do. So I'm going to hold up 2 cards. I'm only going to say one of them, and you need to point to which one has that word on it. Okay? All right, let's just do it one more time with these. Ready? At. Did you point at this one? That's right. This is at. Perfect. You guys are great at this game already. All right, here we go. You point to the word look. This is look. Good job. Which one is not? I agree. That one was kind of an easier one, wasn't it? Okay, how about this one? Where? This is where. Good job. Said. That's right. This is said. Can. That's right. They both do have 3 letters and an A in the middle, don't they? But this is the word can. The. This is the. In. This is in. Is. This is. I know, I agree. The word A and I, those are pretty easy, aren't they? Because it's just one letter. Do. This is do. Okay. I think I'm going to try to trick you. Okay, hang tight. I'm going to get some cards that maybe have words that are a little bit trickier because maybe they start with the same sound or they look a little bit the same. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. So is that. Oh, I think I really might trick you guys. Oh, that's a good one too. Oh, I like this one too. I'm having so much fun trying to come up with a way to trick you guys because you know your sight words so easily right now. Got it. Okay. All right, here we go. And this, and this, and this. Okay. Ready? This. That's right. This. What was this word? The. This. Okay, how about it? It. Yeah, this is it. Said. Did you point to this one? This is the word said. All right, one more. Oh, 2 more. My. This is my. And was. This is was. Good job, readers. Are you ready to learn the 3 new words? Okay, just like before, what I like to do when we learn a new word is take some time to study the word. So I'm going to hold the word up and I want you to tell me what you notice about the word. You ready? 3 letters. Yeah. An A. Can you use another word for A? What is A? It's a vowel. Are there any other vowels in this word? Yeah, the A is a vowel and the E is a vowel. This word is R. Say R. R, like you are smart. R. Let's spell the word. A-R-E. R. Next word. It is a longer word. There's 2 E's. I see that too. It starts with a digraph. I can't believe you remembered that word, digraph. Yeah, the T and the H. Remember that's when we put our tongue between our teeth? This word is there. Say there. There. There you are. Let's spell the word. T-H-E-R-E. There. Next word. Starts with an S. 1, 2, 3, 4 letters. There are 2 vowels, an O and an E. Great. This word is some. Some. Some of you already said the word. Some. S-O-M-E. Some. Great. What's the word? Are. There. And some. Great. Okay, so I'm wondering if we can use these new words that we just learned to help us read fluently. Fluently means you're reading like you're talking. No more robot reading, right? So I happened to notice as I was reading the Baby Chipmunk book by Bobbie Kalman. Thank you, Bobbie, and thanks to Crabtree Publishing. I happened to notice these words in this book. So I thought maybe we can go on a little word hunt find these words and underline them, and then practice reading those sentences with those words and saying them in a snap. Do you want to try it? Okay, so I already found the page ahead of time. And I put a special paper on my book so I don't actually write on the book, which will allow us to, circle the words. All right, put your binoculars on. And I want you to see if you can find any of our new words. Let me know when you find. Yeah. Okay, so some of you are already saying there's R. Here we go. Anything else? Yeah. You do. What words? You notice the word the? Okay. What else? Live. Okay, let me find the, live, the, live. Oh my goodness. The, okay. Any other words that we know in a snap? In. What else? Oh, I heard some of you say that. Let's see if I can find that word in my stack here. That. Let's just underline it. Ready? That and in. Let's see. Oh, here's there. That's this word. That, live, in. Oh, here's some. You're right. We looked hard enough. We found not only our new words, some, there, are, but we found some of our other words too, like in, and the, and that. That's an awful lot of words already underlined. Can you believe how many words that we know on this page in a snap? I'm going to try reading it. Okay, we're going to practice reading it sentence by sentence, okay? I'll start and then you echo. Does that sound like a good plan? Okay, all right. Chipmunks belong to the squirrel family. Chipmunks belong to the squirrel family. So our only word right here that we know in a snap is the. So we want to make sure when we get to that word, we say it quickly. Ready? Chipmunks belong to the squirrel family. Okay, well, look at all of them. We've got there are squirrels that live in trees, squirrels that fly, ground squirrels, and squirrels that live under the ground. That is a super long sentence. So we want to take it part by part, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read until I get to this right here. This is called a comma. And this is where the author's telling us, take a breath for a second because I have lots to say, right? Okay. There are squirrels that live in trees. You ready? There are squirrels that live in trees. Do you notice how we can say these three really fast? That live in, you try it. That live in, okay, ready? There are squirrels that live in trees. Squirrels that fly, your turn. Squirrels that fly, ground squirrels, and squirrels that live under the ground, and squirrels that live under the ground. Can you read that whole sentence? Okay, you ready? I'll point, read along with me, but remember, when you see one of the words we underlined, say it in a snap. There are squirrels that live in trees, squirrels that fly, ground squirrels, and squirrels that live under the ground. Squirrels live in many places around the world. Your turn. Squirrels. Oh, good job. I heard you. Live in many places around the world. These two pages show some kinds of squirrels. These two pages show some kinds of squirrels. You guys did a great job. Remember, part of why we learn all of these sight words is to help us be fluent readers. So when we see those words, we say them in a snap. Yesterday, we started talking about main idea. Main idea is, hey, what did the author really want me to know on this page? What's the most important thing? What's this mostly about? And some of the things that we do to find the main idea is notice the bold words on the page and notice what repeats. So I'm thinking, before I let you go to math, what if we did that on this page? You want to try it? Okay, I'm going to read it again, and I want you to really pay attention. If you see a bold word or words that I keep saying over and over and over again. Are you ready? Okay. Chipmunks belong to the squirrel family. There are squirrels that live in trees, squirrels that fly, ground squirrels, and squirrels that live under the ground. Yeah, you're already noticing a lot of words that repeat. What words are you hearing? Squirrels and squirrels and squirrels. I definitely want to write squirrels. What else did you hear over and over again? That and live. Yeah, that live. Over and over and over. You're right. Okay, squirrels that live under the ground. Squirrels live in many places around the world. These two places show some kinds of squirrels. So we heard over and over and over again, squirrels, squirrels, squirrels that live, that live, that live. So what do you think Bobbie Kalman wanted us to know? Yeah, that there are many types of squirrels that live all over the place. Yeah, there are lots of squirrels that live in lots of places. All of those are the right thing. Everything that you're saying is exactly true. That's really what she wanted us to know about this. There's all kinds of squirrels, and squirrels live all over the place. Great job, readers. So remember, when you're reading and you see a sight word, I want you to read it in a snap. And if you're reading nonfiction, remember to stop and think, what did the author really want me to know on this page? And notice the bold words and notice what repeats. Time for math. See you tomorrow.
Thanks, Mrs. Forth. Hey guys, it's time for us to get moving our math brains today. So to get started, we'll do a little bit of counting by 10. Today, we're going to count by 10 all the way to 150. Oh my goodness, guys, this is going to be awesome. Let's give it a shot. And how are we counting today? We are using our claps. So let's clap it all the way to 150. Are you ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Switch sides, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Awesome counting, guys. All right, so while we're warming up our math brain, I have a mystery number for you. I've made some tallies for us, and we know that tallies go in groups of 4, and once we get to 4 and have another, we put a slash across, and that tells us it's 5. So whenever we see a group of tallies with a slash across, we know that's a group of 5. So that means that we can count by 5. That's quick counting. But do you know what 2 groups of 5 makes? It's 10. So there are 2 ways that we could count this up quickly. Count by 5s first. Do you think you know my number? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. Or if you were extending your math brain just a little more, you know that 2 5s makes a group of 10. So how many groups of 10 do we have? Ooh, we have 2 10s. So 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. So my mystery number for today was 28. Let's start our day off with a problem with a number sentence using 28. So let's just say that I had 28 cars and I let my students use 16 of them. 16 has 1 10 and 6 ones. Let's go ahead and start with our bigger number. We started off with 28. How many 10s are in 28? Because I want to use my base 10s and 1s to help us solve this. There are 2 10s, so I'm going to show 2 long rectangles. If you don't have a paper and pencil, make sure that you grab one. How many 1s? Yeah, there's 8 in the 1 spot. And remember, we're going to try and organize these in groups of 5 to make it easier to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we started with 2 10s and 8 1s. And what are we taking away? We're taking away, let's start here in the 1 spot. We're taking away 6 1s. Do we have enough to give away 6 1s? Yeah, we don't have to go next door to the 10's house and borrow a group of 10. We've got enough to give away 6. So let's go ahead and do that now. We can actually get rid of this whole row because we know that's 5. How many more to make 6? Yep, just 1 more. So how many 1s do we have left? We have 2 1s left. How many 10s were we taking away? Yep, 1 10. So 1 10 and 2 1s are left. Now, if we wanted to do this on our number sentence, we could say 8 minus 6. Is there more on the floor? Nope. So we don't have to go next door and borrow a 10. Now, maybe you can do 8 minus 6 in your head, or maybe you need to use our number line. If you need to, go ahead and start at 8 and do the hops. Are you hopping on or are you hopping back? Yeah, we're taking away. So you're starting at 8 and hopping back. How many did you have to take away? It was 6. So 8 minus 6 gave you how many? Yep, there were 2 left. And if we had 2 10s and take away 1 10, how many do we have left? Just 1. Do they agree? Yes. We got the same number, we just did it in a different way. All right, while I'm clearing the board, let's read our number sentence. I have a word problem for us. It says David has 34 baseballs. How many? 34. He hit 17 balls. How many balls are still in the bag? So David had 34 baseballs in his ball bag to practice with. Let's go ahead and show 34. How many 10s are in 34? It's 3. And how many 1s in 34? It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We didn't quite have a row of 5 there, did we? So we started with 34 balls. And then David hit how many? It was 17. So 1 in the 10 spot and 7 in the 1 spot. So let's go ahead and check. If we're looking at our 1 side and we only have 4 1s, can we take away 7? Who do we have to go visit? We have to go visit our friends at the 10's house and say, guys, I'm only 4. I don't have enough to give away 7. Can I please borrow a group of 10? And they say, oh yeah, sharing is caring. But now we are only 2 groups of 10. Let's go ahead and add that 10 on over here in the 1 spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now do we have enough to give away 7 1s? We sure do. And we know that 7 is more than 5. Is it more than 10? No. So we got rid of 5 and 2 more. That's 7. Now how many do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 on the one side, and how many 10s do we need to take away? Just 1. So we have 1 10 and 7 1s left. Let's take a look and see how that would work with our number sentence. Is there more on the floor? Yep. We know that we don't have enough 1s here to give away 7. So 4 says, psst, can I borrow a group of 10? And 3 says, okay. I had 3 10s, now I only have 2 10s. So now I have 1 10 and 4 1s over here. 14 minus 7 gives us what? That might be one that you don't have in your file folder in your brain. So you may have to use your number line to count back. So start at 14 and count back 7. Remember, you're counting this way, the direction the numbers get smaller because we're taking away. "14 minus 7 was what?" Yep. You're left with 7 1s. And if you have 2 10s and you take 1 10 away, you have 1 10 left. Do they agree? Yeah, we just did it 2 different ways. All right, guys, that's all the time we've got for growing our math brain today. Tomorrow, we're going to start mixing our addition and subtraction together. So we'll have to pay very close attention to whether we're adding on or taking away. Hope that you have a fantastic day today, guys. Rule number 1, take it with you. Be safe. Make sure that you keep your hands, your feet, and your things to yourself. Rule number 2, be responsible. You're going to take care of yourself and your things, get your work done on time, and do all of your chores without arguing. Rule number 3, be respectful. Use nice words in a nice voice no matter who you're talking to. Follow your adults' directions without arguing. Rule number 4, make yourself proud. You're going to know that you're proud when you have that warm, happy feeling inside when you think about the choices that you make. So I hope that you have a fantastic day today, and I can't wait to grow our brains together tomorrow. Bye.
Teaching in Room 9 is made possible with support of Bank of America, Dana Brown Charitable Trust, Emerson, and viewers like you.